Hello everyone, hello everyone, hello everyone. Welcome to the National Arthritis Foundation Charity Drive. So please remember, donate. This is all about donating. Because of COVID, a lot of other charity organizations have been neglected. So this drive is to collect funds as much as you can. We have an aim today to collect up to 200,000 at least. Wesley, 200,000 at least. So today is going to be a very fun night because there's going to be a lot of things happening today. There's going to be a lot of musicians, chefs are going to be talking about their food. Some of you have the food at home, so please enjoy the food as well. We already raised 80,000 through Zoom dinner and donations 40,000 through DITA donation portal. So now, let's not waste any time. Oh yeah, because there will be a lot of lag, not from here, from your home or whatever. Please try and stay close to the Wi-Fi and wherever you can be close to. Okay, if cannot means then I don't know lah. I still cannot help you. And I want to tell you something now. The ladies and gentlemen, let me explain to you. Arthritis is no more an old person's disease. You can get it at any age now. Later you will meet some people who are actually in a very different age group and they all have got arthritis. So it's good to know now. And now we are going to show you two videos. Is this the video now? We're going to show you two videos on our chef, the Asian Masters and the French Culinarian. Sound like an Indian name, but never mind. Asian Masters, this guy is an eye candy, very handsome, so girls keep a lookout. Chef Ivan Yeo from 1925 Brewing Company, don't worry, he's not that old. And Executive Chef Alvin Leong from Crown Plaza, Changi. Hey, Changi used to be my playground. Okay. Chef Chow Yong from Zhi Cha Master. Wow, Zhi Cha, my favorite. You all must try Chow Ta Mi Hun, very show. Okay. And French culinarians, please forgive me if I cannot pronounce your Angmo name because very tough one. Chef Patrick Huberger, a toad, and Chef Francois Malilut Bar-A-Thym. Videos play now.
大家好，我是 Alvin 师傅。
我是曹勇师傅。
I'm Chef Ivan。
8月1日，为支持国家关节炎基金会网上慈善筹款晚宴和 Night with Kumar and Friends 的筹款活动，我们将呈现为此活动特别设计的4道绝佳现代新式风格的菜品。
这些善款将会资助经济苦难的病人。也支持和病情与治疗有关的研究工作。
With your help, we can raise beyond the target amount of $250,000.
这些病患者需要我们的资助，有意者可以到这个链接直接捐款。
如果你想免费参与观看8月1日的节目，请到这个链接做预约。大家的大力支持，拭目以待。谢谢你的捐款。
谢谢你的捐款。
We thank you for your support and see you on the 1st of August.
Oh, it's certainly a mistake, you know. I hate this guy.
I saved his life. I saved his life. He was in a job in Australia. He didn't like it at all. He wanted to move out, and I came for interview. And so as soon as he saw a guy came for interview, he placed his resignation letter on the table, and then I got the job. So I was happy. He was happy. He could leave. We always tease each other because he's French, I'm Swiss, and
he's cooking French, you know.
I cook French food. I talk funny because Swiss doesn't say the same. I mean, I have a bit of an accent, so yeah. I make the codfish rillette, which is kind of a charcuterie, but instead of using meats, then we decided to go for something lighter, like a codfish. And I make the desserts, which is also, because in Atu we are very famous for desserts, cakes, so I thought it was more appropriate.
Yeah, so and I'm making the second starter, which is a crab salad with lobster. something like nice and fresh, and then after that the main course, which is a Wagyu beef chick, slowly braised in red wine. So that one, to make it like a nice, proper meal. Oh, it came naturally. Like we sit down, okay, what do we do? Oh, okay. He said like, oh, I want to start with the cod rillette. I think people will like it. I said, okay. Me, I want to feature my crab salad because people like it at the restaurant. And he said, oh, then I want to do my tiramisu because people have loved it here in Atu, and it's true, it's the bomb. But I said, okay, I'm left with the main course then. Okay, see you all, 1st of August. Buy ticket, spend money.
With Kumar, amazing night. Please don't miss that.
Okay? Count on you.
I could not even hold a plastic bag of bread. I could not even lift up a glass of water. It was that bad.
Trying a new way to grow.
About 10 months of pain in my wrist before I really got to find out what it was. And so it was a lot of times where I couldn't sleep. And I was opening doors with my elbow.
Changing familiar thoughts as we go.
I was first diagnosed with an autoimmune disorder right after I gave birth to my son. I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis.
So many different ways to make us fly.
I remember that I was like devastated, What worried me as the biggest fear is that what are the side effects that if she, taking this strong medication.
Day by day, we'll make it right.
How I cope with my particular illness, or rheumatoid arthritis, as you say, was first really to adhere to the medication that my doctor was giving to me. So I was taking methotrexate. And methotrexate, if you're not familiar, is the same drug they use for chemotherapy as well. When I was taking it, I was having a lot of side effects like brain fog, I was having a lot of nausea, I was vomiting, and I found it very difficult to cope. And so my doctor really put me on a host of medications, and I was moving from medication to medication. And these are expensive, so it's like about 1,400 before subsidy.
All of the chances we have to ask why.
I feel even until today very sad that I don't have this memory of me do a lot of activities like how other mothers would do. The whole entire experience of him seeing me being in bed most of the time and in pain. There was one day he came back from school and he said, "Mommy, I want to be a doctor." I was like, "Why?" And he said, "Oh no, in school today the teacher talked about doctor, about nurses, and I think I want to be a doctor so that I can treat you, I can make you recover." So I was controlling my tears at that point of time, so when he left the room eventually I was like crying so badly because I know that I have such a sweet little boy.
During that time when she was taking steroids before, even like biologic agent, it's like we were going through a dark tunnel that we don't know how long is this tunnel, and see the bright. So it's a miracle for her, and if you see her in person, she's just like any normal girl. Really thankful for that.
So little time we still have to try. Day by day, we'll make it right.
Hello everyone, welcome back. I hope that video inspired you all to donate. Remember, put your hand in your pocket and take out money, because I don't have pocket, so. Anyway, now we're going to some entertainment while you're having your lovely dinner. For those who didn't buy the dinner, cheapskate. No, anyway, it's sold out. So anyway, we're going to have these lovely veterans these boys have been together for a long time. I call them the Chindian boys. Listen to them for the next 20 minutes is Jack and Ray, the Chindians.
Thank you. Thank you, Kumar. Hey, make some noise for Kumar, everybody. Welcome down. And of course, we just want to say good Saturday evening.
Welcome to the live show right here, and we are Jack and Ray, the Indians. And we're gonna
new
start-
band name.
Yeah, that's a good idea, man.
I think so too.
Let's do it. So first song, Ray.
Eh, eh, eh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Eh, eh, eh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Needless to say, I keep her in check. She was so bad, nevertheless. Calling it quits now, baby, I'm a wreck. Crashing my place, baby, you're a wreck. Needless to say, I keep her in check. She was so bad, nevertheless. Calling it quits now, baby, I'm a wreck. Crashing my place, baby, you're a wreck. Thinking in a bad way, losing your grip. Screaming at my face, baby, don't trip. Someone took a big L, don't know how I felt. Look at you sideways, party on tilt. Ooh, some things I just can't refuse. She wanna ride me like a cruise, and I'm not trying to lose. Hey. And you'll be left in the dust unless I stood by you. You're the sunflower. I think your love will be too much, and you'll be left in the dust unless I stood by you. You're the sunflower. You're the sunflower. Every time I'm leaving on you, you don't make it easy, no, no. Wish I could be there for you. Give me a reason to go. Every time I'm walking out, I can hear you telling me to turn around. Fighting for my trust and it won't back down. Even if we gotta risk it all right now. Oh, I know you're scared of the alone. You don't wanna be alone. You know I always come and go, but it's out of my control. And you'll be left in the dust unless I stood by you. You're the sunflower. I think your love will be too much, and you'll be left in the dust unless I stood by you. You're the sunflower. You're the sunflower. And you'll be left in the dust unless I stood by you. You're the sunflower. I think your love will be too much, and you'll be left in the dust unless I stood by you. You're the sunflower. You're the sunflower. And you'll be left in the dust unless I stood by you. You're the sunflower. I think your love will be too much, and you'll be left in the dust unless I stood by you. You're the sunflower. You're the sunflower. A little sunflower for you. Hello, everyone.
We hope you guys are singing along, and of course, we just want to say thank you for joining us on this very meaningful gig, and of course, meaningful event.
That's right, and thank you for your donations to the National Arthritis Foundation.
Exactly, and I think on a more personal note, I think we are just super happy that we can jam together, make some music.
And we have like our own living room.
That's right.
As you can see.
That's right. Do you guys like our living room? We actually, we planned this very, very detailed, and the guys who are helping us.
Try to make sure we look a bit cultured as well,
Right.
with
That's
all
right.
the art pieces in the background.
Not bad. Did you choose the artwork yourself, Riri?
Just a few, but
Okay.
most of them were chosen by, of course, our set designers.
That's true. Very nice. And of course, you know what? Talk about set designers. Lots of people behind the scenes, the set designers, the sound guys, the light guys, the people who are doing the streaming. So you know what, guys? If I don't know, if there's a messaging or comment box thingy, please, put your hands together and of course, make some noise for the people who made today happen.
That's right. We know you are dining on Zoom. Doesn't mean you eat too fast. Okay, you just take your time. Don't need to zoom through your dinner.
That's right, that's right. Talk about Zoom, let's zoom to the next song.
That's right.
And it's something by George Ezra.
Okay.
And this song is a fun one. And of course, once again, welcome down. Homegrown alligator, see you later. Gonna hit the road, gonna hit the road. But something's changing the atmosphere, architecture unfamiliar. I could get used to this. When time flies by and the yellow and green stick around and you see what I mean. There's a mountain top that I'm dreaming of. If you need me, you know where I'll be. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone's. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. We're south of the equator, navigator, gonna hit the road, gonna hit the road. Deep sea diving round the clock, bikini bottles, lager tops. I could get used to this. Time flies by in the yellow and green. Stick around and you see what I mean. There's a mountain top that I'm dreaming of. If you need me, you know where I'll be. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. Say, we got two in the front, two in the back. We're sailing along and we don't look back. We're two in the front, two in the back. We're moving along and we don't look back. Ray, Ray. Stick around and you see what I mean. There's a mountain top that I'm dreaming of. If you need me, you know where I'll be. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. You say, I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone, someone. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. Yeah, I say I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. Don't look back. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. Thank you very much. We hope you enjoyed that. Well, a song called Shotgun by George Ezra, and just about traveling, well, you know, traveling all over the world, which, well, I guess we got to do virtually now for the moment. But
that's right.
Yes.
Once again, thanks for joining us. And of course, if you guys would like to donate, please do scan the QR code for those who are watching us on Facebook Live. Or for those who are watching us on Cystic Live, you can go to the drop-down menu and you can place your donations there. So yes, we hope you guys give generously. And once again, thank you so much for supporting the event.
We're going to change channel a little bit, Ray, for the next song.
Oh, to where?
Going to a country I kind of miss a lot, traveling. We've been there a few times.
Oh, wow.
All the way from Taiwan.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Malaysia.
Oh, yeah, Malaysia too. But
we've been there a few times too.
That's true, that's true. Now we're doing an artist from Taiwan. He's super famous, and we hope you like this song because
and his name rhymes with mine.
That's right. His His name rhymes with Ray. Enjoy, everybody.
只剩下感情被我弹了一天，睡觉的大提琴，安静的久久的。我想你表现得非常明白，我懂我也知道，你没有舍不得我。你说你也会难过，我不相信。牵着你背着我也只是正经，希望的是真的比我还要爱你，我才会逼自己离开。你要我说多难看，我根本不想分开，为什么还要我用微笑来带过？我没有这种天分，包容你也接受它，不要担心的太多，我会一直好好过。你一直远远离开，我也会慢慢走开，为什么我连分开都迁就着你？我真的没有天分，安静的没这么快，我会选择放弃你，是因为我太爱你。只剩下感情被我弹了一天，睡觉的大提琴，安静的久久的。我想你表现得非常明白，我懂我也知道，你没有舍不得我。你说你也会难过，我不相信。牵着你背着我也只是正经，希望的是真的比我还要爱你，我才会逼自己离开。你要我说多难看，我根本不想分开，为什么还要我用微笑来带过？我没有这种天分，包容你也接受它，不要担心的太多，我会一直好好过。你一直远远离开，我也会慢慢走开，为什么我连分开都迁就着你？我真的没有天分，安静的没这么快，我会选择放弃你，是因为我太爱你。
Make some noise, everybody. Emo song time. And of course, that was something by the one and only.
J-Cho, that's
J-Cho,
right.
J-Cho,
in
that's
a
right.
song that means shut up in Mandarin.
That's right.
That's right.
Shut
That's
up.
what my, in kindergarten, my Mandarin teacher used to tell me.
That's right. Siva, anjing. Don't mix them. But you guys, no anjing for you guys because you guys will have to make lots of noise.
And in Malay, it means dog.
Okay. Thanks for the info.
Anjing.
And of course, radio once again. Yes, so call to donate, please. We are here to appeal and ask everybody to be generous because we are all doing this for a good cause. Lots of amazing acts. Obviously, Kumar is hosting the entire show, and we just want everybody to be as generous as you can.
That's right.
And of course, we will keep the songs going. We've got 3 more songs, I believe. So from Taiwan, it's traveled to another very popular continent, and
which I've also been to with you before.
That's right.
I've been there with you before.
That's right. We've been lots of places together, huh?
Yes, we have. I mean,
that's
as a band, I guess when they hire us, they hire both of us. Yeah,
that's true. Jindian, I like that. And of course, yeah. So this one's obviously from Bollywood, super
Alright,
famous song.
let's
And,
go.
Let's go, Mama.
Girl, you're my cello. Where you go, girl, I'm gonna follow. What you want, girl, just let me know. Wanna be my cello. Shorty, I'm gonna get ya. You know I'm gonna get ya. You know I'd even let you be my cello. Que la shamana jana chikke dikade. Ameri hove aja parda gira de. Ameri aakiyan se aakiyan mila le. Andar nakre dika. You say, wanna be my cello. Oh, oh. Wanna be my cello. Oh, oh. Wanna be my cello. Oh, oh. Wanna be my cello. Oh, you say now, a girl, you're my cello. Dirty picture coming hero. Give it to me, girl, much go get. Oh, wanna be my cello. Shorty, I'm gonna get ya. You know I'm gonna get ya. You know I'll even let you be my cello. Que la shamana jana chikke dikade. Meri hove aja parda gira de. Ameri aakiyan se aakiyan mila le. Andar nakre dika. People at home, you say, wanna be my cello. Oh, oh. Wanna be my cello. Oh, oh. Wanna be my cello. Oh, oh. Wanna be my cello. Oh, come on, Jack. Shorty, I'm gonna get ya. You know I'm gonna get ya. You know I'd even let you be my cello. Que la shamana jana chikke dikade. Ameri hove aja parda gira de. Ameri aakiyan se aakiyan mila le. Andar nakre dika. Wanna be my cello. Oh, oh. 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 There we go. Woo! A little Bollywood for you.
That's right.
Peace out.
Little song. Actually, and if you guys didn't know, well, I obviously found out covering this song with you, sung by
Akon.
That's right,
all the way from
that's
Senegal.
right. That's it. Oh,
Who wanted to sing the song in Hindi.
That's amazing. That's
Yeah.
an amazing story. Yeah. When we grow up, we also want to be like Shah Rukh Khan. But for now, we'll play our part and sing some songs. We got 2 more songs to go.
Yes, we do.
And
What do we got next? I think it's something from Oasis, right?
You got that right, Mr. Ray.
Alright. And hope you guys are enjoying yourselves so far. Once again, if you wish to donate, please scan the QR code for those of you who are watching on Facebook Live. And for those of you through Cystic Live, you can go to the drop-down menu and that allows you to donate. So please, be generous.
Exactly, and of course, you know, at a very trying time that like now, you know, we really urge everyone to be as generous as you can because we're here to raise funds all for a good cause, National Arthritis Foundation, and of course, and we're very super proud to be here today. All right, for all the rockers in the house, sing along if you know this one, all right? Today it's gonna be the day that they're going through it like should have somehow realized what you gotta do. And I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Backbeat, the word is on the street that the fire in your heart is out. I'm sure you heard it all before, but you never really had a doubt. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the walls we have to walk are winding, and all the lights that lead the way are blinding. There are many things that I'd like to say to you, but I don't know how. People at home, you say, I said maybe, you're gonna be the one that saves me, that saves me. And after all, you're my wonder. Today it's gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now, should have somehow realized what you got to do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the walls we have to walk are winding, and all the lights that lead the way are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. I said maybe, you're gonna be the one that saves me, that saves me. And after all, you're my wonder. One that saves me, that sees me. And after all, you're my wonderwall. You're my wonderwall. You're my wonderwall. Come on, mama. Thank you very much. Son of my Oasis, we hope you guys sing along to the songs right here tonight. This last tune that we're going to do is a super sing-along number.
I know.
I know
love
you,
this band.
That's right. You love this band. You cover so many songs from these guys. But I was just going to say, I know we're all watching in the confines of our home, or whether it's, it's our dinner table with our families, but don't be shy. Clap along. This song needs some action from everybody at home.
That's right.
And we can see you where you are. So don't pretend you all don't know, and just eat only. But sing along, clap along. This is something really fun by one and only Queen.
Yeah.
Come on, Ruri.
I sit alone and watch your light, my only friend through teenage nights. And everything I had to know, I heard it on my radio. You gave them all those old time stars through wars of words invaded by Mars. You made a laugh, you made them cry, you made us feel shows. We watch the stars on videos for hours and hours. We hardly need to use our ears. How music changes through the years. Let's hope you never leave a friend. Like all good things, on you it depends. So stick around, 'cause we might miss you when we grow tired of all this visual. You had your time, you had the bar, you get to heaven and find a star. Say radio. All we hear is Radio Gaga, Radio Goo-Goo, Radio Gaga. All we hear is Radio Gaga, Radio blah blah, Radio what's new, Radio someone still loves you. Hey. You had your time, you had the bar, you get to heaven, you'll find a star now. Radio. Everybody at home. All we hear is Radio Gaga, Radio Goo-Goo, Radio Gaga. All we hear is Radio Gaga, Radio Goo-Goo, Radio Gaga. All we hear is Radio Gaga, Radio Goo-Goo, Radio Gaga. All we hear is Radio Gaga, Radio blah blah, Radio what's new, Radio someone still We're Jack and Ray. We're going to hand you back to the very good hands of Kumar in the house. Oh yeah, yeah.
When I was 9, I fell down in school. Then my parents actually brought me to TCM, and they diagnosed me with sprained ankle. But after a while, it didn't heal. So we went to see doctor at Mount E. Yeah, and then she referred us to KK Hospital, which was then I was diagnosed with GIH. I didn't know what was happening to me back then. I didn't really know what was happening, but all I knew was that I started to have injections every week, and although the injection is not very painful, but it still hurts. There was once, probably when I was in secondary 1 or 2, the doctor actually took away the medicine, stopped it completely. Yeah, and that was probably around 2 months afterwards, my condition became very bad. It's quite bad lah, because every morning when I wake up, I couldn't actually walk. I have an office chair in my house, so at night I will just put the office chair beside my bed. So the next morning when I woke up, I would just hold on to the office chair, the backrest, and just push it as like a walking aid. Yeah, but it was still very painful lah, even though I had the office chair to help me.
Don't forget to donate. Just now I told you that arthritis is not an old person's disease. I proved it to you with the video just now. She had it at the age of 9. And just now Jack and Ray, the virtual reality, the virtual thing, the screen behind them was really beautiful, right? And Jack just now said his last song, Jack and Ray said last song is by the one and only Queen. And I don't even remember cutting any album. Then I realized that Queen. Okay, anyway, we are going to have an interview now, a very interesting interview by a very sweet lady called Justin Moore. She's a CNA. We get all the news from them about the COVID. 93.8 presenter. Weekend live from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. She's going to interview a very interesting character from South Africa. But she's living here now. So take it away, Justin.
Thank you very much, Kumar. Hi, Hayley. Hayley Naidu.
Yes.
I'm not going to introduce you. I would like you to do that for us. And you know, what brought you to here to Singapore, and a little bit about yourself.
Okay, I'm South African, as Kumar mentioned. I'm originally from Cape Town, which is in the south of South Africa. That's where I was born and raised. I moved to the UK, where I met my now husband by chance. And then after that, I moved to Singapore, and I've been here for the past 13 years now. I work as a forensic accountant for an international firm. And I've got 3 children who've all been born here, and I'm an avid tennis player.
Okay, so lots of great things there, and it really is a wonderful place to be here in Singapore. I've been here 21 years, so I can kind of relate to the length of time. Now, I heard that you got arthritis when you were relatively young. Can you just tell us a little bit about that and identifying with Jia Ying's description in the video?
Yeah, I was not diagnosed at 9 years old, but I was diagnosed at 17. I remember the day when I first felt that something was wrong. I was in school, and we were being called to assembly, and I literally couldn't stand. I couldn't get up. My knees just froze. And after that, you know, it was loads of tests going on to see doctors and being tested for all sorts of diseases, including lupus and arthritis. And we finally came to the conclusion that it was rheumatoid arthritis. And it was a tough time. I think, you know, I was pretty much out of school for my final year at senior school, bedridden. I remember asking my mum to come and turn me over in the bed because I couldn't turn over. It was the pain was that bad. Yeah, I ended up going to university that I might not have what's my first choice, but you know, things transpired, and now I'm here today.
That's wonderful.
But I'm on medication. I've been on medication since the age of 17.
And just when you know, discovered it, because you were a young age, you were a teenager, I mean, the pain as well. What was going through your head at that point?
It was quite a dark time. I think I was quite active as a teenager. But I think what goes through your head is, you know, why me? Because if you're in bed, you can't move. Going from being an active teenager to literally not being able to move, not being able to open a tap or hold a pen, simple things like that. Yeah, it was, you know, why me? How long will this last? You know, what will my life be like in 10, 20 years from now? But 10, 20, 29 years on, and here I am today in Singapore. So
wonderful. What would you say, maybe some words of inspiration, Hayley, to other sufferers and also their loved ones?
I think my mum was she played such an important role in my whole journey with arthritis. To parents, I'd say it's going to be okay. You know, there have been so many advancements in medical technology and the treatments available. I think that, you know, there's light at the end of the tunnel, I think, for especially young sufferers. And yeah, just to listen to your body, listen to your doctors, and know that things will get better.
And now you've been in Singapore for many years. Are you planning to do any work with the National Arthritis Foundation here?
Yeah, I've actually just signed up, and the whole circuit breaker, you know, it gave me some time to think about how I could contribute back to society and maybe get involved with the NAF, speaking to juvenile sufferers and their parents, and just listening, because I think, you know, from the outside, it's not often easy to understand what sufferers are going through, especially the young kids.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd like to get involved in that.
definitely. Well, I mean, of course, I think they would welcome very much your contribution and your time as well for them. I guess you've got to juggle 3 kids, husband, work, and the volunteering work as well. Oh, that's wonderful. Well, there's going to be some other, people we're going to be speaking to in just a moment. 2 professional athletes from Europe. And Joanna Dong as well, who is singing a little bit later. Are you going to be happy to sit here and perhaps
absolutely.
chime in?
I'm really delighted to be involved.
That's wonderful, because then we can all sort of, you and Joanna could also share your experiences to each other as well. Great. Wonderful. Okay, so we're going to be crossing soon to Victor Sanchez. Just share with us a little bit about your playing career.
Well, now at this moment, football has finished in Spain, all the competitions, and I'm waiting the start of the following season. So it's the moment for clubs to make new projects, to build new projects. And as a coach, now I am in this position waiting for a club to be involved in the project. I have several meetings now waiting. One of that can give me the possibility to start the next season in a football club in Spain. But while I am waiting this and working on these possibilities, also I am taking advantage of the free time to spend time with the family. Now is summer times here in Spain, and it's also very important to share time with your family, my wife and my children.
That's so good to hear, Victor. I mean, you've been a championship-winning player, you've been a football manager. Do you enjoy being a manager more or a player more?
Well, this is a very interesting question. Look, football, I said always, football belongs to players and also to fans, because football with players and with fans is nothing. I think the both are the soul of this very nice game. I've been in the 2 sides. As a player, you are in the highlights. You take the focus. You are the star. You are performing in the show in the first line, and this is very nice. Everything around football is made for you as a player. They organize everything for you to make the things easier, and you only have to think in training, practicing the games, and have a healthy life. It's very funny life, and it's not so difficult. But it's very difficult to compete against all the other players, all the other teams. That's why so few players reach the top level. But as a coach, it's different. You are the brain of the game. You have to design the strategic plans for trainings, the strategic plans for matches. You have to organize also club structure. All the decisions comes to you. So you enjoy a lot as a coach, because you feel that in your brain and with your team, you have to organize, to put the organization for the players and for all the things that are around the game.
Yeah.
And that's also very nice.
And you went back to university as well. I mean, how was that, being a student in Madrid and being famous at that time?
Well, for me it was very easy, because I feel a normal person, like I've always been. I never changed my character. When I become professional football player at the level of Real Madrid, I continued being the same boy, the same man that had the same friends and knowing new people, new friends, but never changing my character, always improving and learning. But I feel the same. So when I joined the university to prepare myself for the future, at the moment when I finished my career as a player, it was easy. I felt one student more, and teachers and teammates, they make me feel in this way. So for me it was very, very easy, and I like this. Of course, sometimes some teachers and some players, some teammates, some students come to me to ask about my career as a player in Real Madrid and Deportivo, especially where I where I achieved the biggest success. But I like this a lot, and I understand that it's part of my life. That's why I've been very lucky to become professional football players, and many people likes you as a player, likes your performance. They enjoyed with your performance, supporting your teams, and is normal to share time with them also when they come to you to ask for that memories.
And have you ever encountered it, throughout your playing career, but also your managing career, any professional footballer with arthritis?
Well, no. I've never been in as a player and also as a coach. What I know with players with this illness, but I know from people because very usual this problem in the community, and it's very painful and is a big problem. But during my career as a player, I never had these cases. I know with players. I think because in football, the elite, they reach the top level, and that means athletes that they train very hard. They take care about their health life with the food, with the rest. So my opinion, and I'm not an expert, that is that with a healthy life and a sport life, you prevent this illness. Of course, for sure there are few cases in sports, for sure, few or several cases. I don't know the number, but normally when you take care of your health in terms of training hard, keeping your muscles strong, you protect your joints. So then your joints are stronger, no, are safer. If you take care of your food, you keep your good weight. The overweight is another problem that indeed in the arthritis. And also, for example, smoking people. Athletes normally they are not smoking people. So this style of life that athletes we have helps to avoid this illness and much more.
Yeah, and keep them at the pinnacle also of their sport as well, Victor. When you were playing, how did you deal with injury and pain, especially during competition?
Well, when you are in the top competition, the moment to say I have to stop is very difficult to accept, because you always want to play. So we take the advice of medical staff. Definitely, that's the point. But sometimes players we push more than what doctors they recommend us, because we want to continue playing. And then there are some risky moments that you have to decide who take the risk. At the end, the athlete, the player, is the one that takes the risk, and is the last word. If you want to play with some pain or with some kind of injury, it's your decision. But maybe you can get in a worse situation. But always depending on the moment of the competition. It's not the same an injury moment at the half of the season that at the end when you are playing a final game. You can take the risk, and then if you get wrong, you get worse. You have time to rest after the final. So we are used to do a big effort and to hold a lot of pains, because it's very difficult to play a game in football without pain. Always from one game to the other, there are kicks, there are twists, there are tiredness, sprains. So many damage that the body suffer, and we are used to hold the pain to continue playing.
Victor, you've got a connection here with Singapore. Tell us about it.
Well, I've been very lucky to meet Singaporeans and Singapore through a friend. My friend and partner in a sported company that he's Sergio Cervantes, and he's the Real Madrid Football Academy CEO and founder. So through the connection we have, because he was my professor at the university, I traveled to Singapore to help him with different clinics and campus for children, because I love education, and especially to share my knowledge as an athlete and also as a person with the youngsters. So I came several times to Singapore to help my partner Sergio with the clinics in the Real Madrid Football Academy, and then we start to develop an idea as a project that is a sported company. That means sport for a better education. We are committed with this idea, and we are running different programs. Now in this 2020 year, we have started to run our tennis academy there in Singapore, thanks to the National University of Singapore, and also one of our partners, that is Feliciano Lopez, a ATP professional player, is still in competition in the ATP Tour. He's the leader of this project. But we have built a very nice team in Sported to develop programs where sport and education help us to develop better people. For example, the first program we started, and that was with the Singapore Management University, was the Designing Winning Locker Room program. That is very nice program where we share our knowledge and our experience in the sport industry. We have in our team the experience as athletes, as coaches, and also as entrepreneurs. So for us, in terms of management, we have built a program where we share with knowledge and our methodology how to build high-performance teams. And at the end, it is the same. Sport industry and another industry, in all, we have to deal with people. People is the key of any performance. And in sport, we are used to deal with people and to push people to the higher level, to the higher performance. For me, one of the key points is the trust. And you have to build trust environments and individual trust. And that's why that's what we share in the program with the Designing Winning Locker Room. We did in the Singapore Management University for executives, and we are very happy because we continue doing programs and sharing our knowledge to help the community to go forward in an easier way.
You're doing wonderful things there. You really are, Victor. How important is it for you? You mentioned you're a father, of course, but you also mentioned that you work with kids. How important is it for you to build up and create that next generation of footballers?
Well, youngsters are the future. So I am this kind of person that like to have a meaning in your life, not only to be a professional in some kind of industry, but also to provide to the future generation an easier world and to help them to join the future in a better way. So that's why we are very committed with helping the children through sported programs, the tennis academy, and also the Designing Winning Locker Room. We are focused not only in executive and managers for entrepreneurs or business, also for families. Because in Spain, for example, we have a big problem. Families and boys are crazy with sports. We have in Spain very big names in sports, in very different sports. We have Rafa Nadal in tennis, Pau Gasol in basketball, a lot of football players, Real Madrid football players, legend players in Spain national team. So all the children, they look in the mirror of sport athletes and they like to become professionals. And they think it's going to be so easy, like they watch in television and they have these stars' names. They have a very easy life, earning a lot of money and big houses and etc. But the reality is that very few % of the children, they reach this. So more than 99%, they don't reach. So all the basement in Spain that they are practicing sports, all different sports in the academies, they think that they have a higher % of probability to reach professional level, and a lot of them they put away their studies, or they put less attention, they put less effort with the personal education, and this is very risky because less than 1% of these boys are going to join professional level, and also if they join, Professional level is not for always. You need to continue your life when you retire as an athlete. In my case, I retired at the age of 33, and you can imagine how long time you have in your future. So you cannot live from the back. You have to reinvent yourself, and this is something we do in Sported with the Designing Winning Locker Room for Families, sharing our knowledge and try to commit the families that is very important to invest in the education of the children. But it's a continuous education. It's not just, okay, I can stop now because I am very good playing tennis at the age of 14, and then I focus practicing tennis or practicing football because I'm going to reach the professional. No, this is a mistake. Spain is one of the countries in Europe with higher level of young students leaving out from the school, trying to focus in jobs or practicing other sports. This is very, very risky. And also with a higher percent with youngsters with no job. So to put our country in a higher level, we need to help our younger generations to be strong, to have a very good education, a very good formation, to be prepared for the future.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about finding that balance in a way, isn't it, Victor?
Yeah, balance. Sport teach us this very important concept, that this balance, we need balance to face our lives. It doesn't matter what you do, but you need balance. And we are in an environment that is continuously unbalanced, ups and down. So we need to deal with the ups and downs to keep our balance, to help us to have a continuous way improving. That's one of the good lessons that the sport provides us, continuously improving.
Yeah, I'm sitting here with two lovely ladies, by the way, Victor, Hayley Naidoo and Joanna Dong here. Can you see them?
Yeah.
Yes. So Joanna is a professional singer, and Hayley is a very, very good tennis player. And Hayley juggles, motherhood, work, and also having arthritis as well. What's your message for those who are perhaps suffering pain? For any message of inspiration for them and their loved ones, Victor?
Well, a good message I share with my players, and I have inside of my mind when I become Real Madrid professional football player, that it was a turning point on my career, is that we are much more strong than we think, especially in our mind, and there is the strongest power we have. So when we think and our brain gives us a message that we cannot, we have a lot of pain, is the moment to stop. Always we have at least 20-25% more of capacity to going further. So we are designed to save energy. That's why our brain always, when we have a pain or when we are tired, say us stop and rest. But always there is a reserve capacity that this is 20-25% more. The neuroscience they have find this figure. So knowing that and be conscious about that, we know that when our brain says, okay, it's a lot of pain, I cannot hold it. Yes, you can. You can say, yes, I can. And I think this is very important. Of course, in terms of illness, always going to the doctor and following the instruction of doctors. We are not doctors, we are not experts to take the decisions. We can be strong holding pain, and we can be strong in our mind to strike with the difficulties and pushing forward, but we need the guidance of the expertise, and the expertise in this way are the doctors.
Yeah, very wise words indeed. Joanna, does that have some resonance for you?
Yeah, I'm afraid I can't really
Yeah,
do what he
yeah,
said.
and Hayley, yeah. I think you spoke some wise words there.
I have something for
Yes.
this special night.
You do indeed. You're donating something. What is it?
I have this that I don't know if you can watch it,
Yes,
but
we
for
can
me,
see that.
this has a lot of meaning. This is the brand of my heart and the color of my soul also. No, this is Real Madrid T-shirt, and this is very special one. This T-shirt is the one that Real Madrid used 2014 in the final when they won Champions League in Lisbon, a very special final because Real Madrid won Atletico de Madrid, that is the local rival, and was an amazing game with Sergio Ramos, Real Madrid captain, scoring a goal in the last minute of the game to put the match into an extra time because Real Madrid was losing. And then in the extra time, Real Madrid turned down the result and we become champions. So this T-shirt I'm going to sign for you, for the National Arthritis Foundation. And I hope you can, through the raffle, you can get very good resources and help with this to the cause that this event is happening tonight.
That's wonderful, Victor. Thank you so much for your kind generosity. So Victor Sanchez is going to sign that and you can bid for this amazing shirt. Victor, it's been such a pleasure to hear your story, hear your journey, and to give your words of inspiration as well, and wishing you the best of luck in Spain, but also with your ventures here in Singapore. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, and I'm looking forward to have the next time to come to your nice country and to enjoy with your nice people, Singaporeans.
Thanks so much, Victor. Take care. Wow, how about that? He's going to sign one of those shirts, and it's going to be up for grabs, so anyone can start bidding for that Real Madrid shirt. Now, Joanna, have you met Hayley?
No, nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. I can't wait to hear you sing.
Oh,
yeah. We might have to wait a little bit longer for that. But let's, Joanna, let's chat with you now. And it's so wonderful to have you here speaking with us. Thank you so much. Can't wait for the sing-song later. How have you been keeping busy during this period?
I think ever since the pandemic hit everybody, first of all, I lost most of my performances, a lot of my work. In fact, almost 100% of all my work was cancelled. And so I had to find new ways to remain relevant and also not to go stir crazy, because my work is so closely tied to my personal identity that if I wasn't singing or performing, I think I would be really depressed. And so I started to do some performances online, live streams, a little like tonight's show, but on a much more basic level. Tonight's show is wonderful. We've got, professional crew, we've got like a beautiful stage, and we've got, people handling all the audio and video things. But I had to figure all of that out on my own. I was my own crew, I was my own director, I was my own IT advisor. So that was a pretty steep learning curve for me, especially because I wasn't so tech savvy before this began. I'm still not, but I dare say I'm quite good at just managing my own personal live streams right now. So that alone took most of my time, actually.
I think we all learned new skills during circuit break.
Sure.
Yeah. Now, this particular show this evening, Joanna, seems to be a little bit more personal for you.
Yes.
Can you share with us the reason?
Honestly, when NAF first approached me, I guess they had just, like many other organizations in Singapore, they reached out because I guess I'm known in Singapore. And so they were like, oh, would you help to support this? And then that's when I responded and said, oh, actually, I was personally diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis just earlier this year, after Lunar New Year. And so because this is quite fresh to me, all of it was quite new. I had learned a lot about it also, about rheumatoid arthritis during this period. So I was keen to not only participate, but also to to stand in solidarity with all the other people who are suffering from various forms of arthritis.
Okay. Before you had the diagnosis, did you know much about arthritis previously?
No, I think I had a lot of misconceptions, and also because when the news went out that I had arthritis, a lot of members of the public, as well as my own family members, became very concerned. And I think then I realized that, it wasn't just me. Actually, most of the public has many misconceptions about what arthritis is. So firstly, I think most people think of arthritis as just osteoarthritis, that it happens mostly to the elderly. And so they were very shocked that, I'm only 38. And they're like, you're very young. How come you got arthritis? People were really like concerned. And then it was only after I spoke to my specialist, my rheumatologist, and he explained that actually the onset is typically between 20 to 60 years old for the kind of arthritis I have, which is a form of an autoimmune condition. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So can you describe for us the pain, what it's like, and has it affected your daily life in any way?
So at the moment, thankfully, my rheumatoid arthritis is quite mild. I get flare-ups, but they're very mild. What I do experience are sometimes a very dull ache in some joints, some swelling and stiffness. But in my case, it moves from joint to joint. So with each flare-up, I cannot predict which area of my body it's going to hurt. I also cannot tell. There is no kind of like clue that lets you know you're about to have a flare-up. I just wake up one morning and then, oh, it's stiff. So sometimes it's, certain joints in the fingers, sometimes, I don't know what these are called, but in this area, in the wrist. I've had it once or twice in my knee and in my toes. That's harder because your knees support your body weight, so it actually becomes quite hard to walk around properly when it hits my knees. So thankfully, because this kind of happened during the CB period, the lockdown period, so a lot of my performances happened while I was seated and with a mic stand. So I wasn't required to be quite as mobile, and my audiences were none the wiser. But moving forward, I'm a little anxious that when I have to do some big show and I'm required to do my usual high energy jumping around, dancing around the stage, I don't know if I will be able to fully cope. I also experience great deals of fatigue, and I just thought it was because I was pushing 40, I thought I was aging, so I thought, oh yeah, getting tired. Or worse, I thought I was being very lazy. I was like, oh, you're terrible, lazy, not doing anything productive. And then only later in retrospect, I realized it was because my body was battling this condition and it's exhausted all its resources coping with the flare-up, with the inflammation, that you're too tired to do anything else.
Yeah.
So the diagnosis actually came as a relief because I didn't know what I was having. For a while during Christmas, I went around telling all my friends and family, I think I have gout. I think it's the festive eating. I think it's gout because I'm getting all these joint pains, they're mysterious, and I think I might be, and I need to cut my alcohol intake, etc. So I was telling people, oh no, don't make me drink so much, I can't. And then only later then I realized that, rheumatoid arthritis has very little to do with, it's not diet caused the way gout is. Gout is also a form of, arthritis. Condition. So it's actually very varied, and many people suffer from various forms of arthritis. And part of what NAF does is to further arthritis research. I think that's also where my own personal interests come in. I hope that we can learn more about this, and so that we can help everybody who suffers from it manage it better. Or fingers crossed, even find a cure.
Absolutely. Well, it was interesting because Hayley earlier was also describing that stiffness in the morning when you wake up, and that fatigue as well. And Hayley had it diagnosed as when she was very young. So any sort of tips for you when you get up? Do you sort of stretch? Do you make yourself a bit more fluid?
I actually just try to drink a lot of water, and I try to exercise it a little bit. I was just joking, people were asking what has it affected your career in any way? I'm like, I can't play the guitar and the piano now, but it's a joke. I couldn't play before. But I would imagine that if I was in fact a musician and I relied on fine motor skills to play an instrument, then I would be severely impacted by this. Right now, all I have to do is to hold a mic. If I can't hold with this hand, I'll hold with this hand. It's okay. And my mouth, thankfully, my jaw joints are not affected so much, so I can still sing it. So those are the silver linings.
That's good. What message would you like to send to people out there about arthritis?
I think there is a lot of misunderstanding and misconception, and I think there are many people in our society who are struggling with it quietly. And so you may have friends or colleagues who have the condition, but they probably don't make a huge deal out of it, maybe because they don't want, they don't want you to misunderstand that they're suddenly incapable. But we're actually very capable of doing many things, but it is quite debilitating. And so especially if you start to feel some mysterious joint pain, I would advise getting it checked out, and first by a GP and then if necessary by a specialist, because I think the sooner you understand what you're dealing with, the sooner you get a diagnosis, then at least you can prevent permanent joint damage, which I think is what we're all quite afraid of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Victor was saying about pain and getting through that pain and that mental agility. Do you find a lot of it is mental in getting over the pain?
To be honest, because this is still quite new to me, it's been barely half a year since I've been diagnosed with this. So I'm still learning how to cope with it. And honestly, there are days where I feel pretty depressed because you feel quite helpless. You don't know what you can really do to cure yourself or to make your condition better or to prevent another flare-up. So what I do try to tell myself is precisely that. There's nothing you can do, so just live your best life and also try to be a little kinder to yourself. Don't be so judgmental. I find that some people also, I think members of the public need to be a little bit more understanding. It's not our fault that we have this. It's not because we abused our health and therefore we've come down with this. It's not genetic, so don't blame our families either. But then also, if you are suffering from the condition, don't blame yourself. Yeah, don't blame yourself for it, but try and live your fullest life. Think of all the things that you can still do even though you have arthritis.
Yeah, so keep that positive mindset if you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also, as you said, just be kind, show empathy as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, wonderful. Well, we're so looking forward to hearing you sing later, but let's talk about what's on your plate musically or otherwise for that. It's been a strange first 6 months of the year.
Oh yeah.
Talk about the next 5 or 6 months.
Oh yeah, so in the last quarter of this year, I'm looking to release a few singles, and this has been a long time coming, and so I'm quite excited about it, but it's also appropriate, I think, in this time because recording music it's something that you can do with behind closed doors in a small group. I really do miss the large-scale performances that I used to have with many members of the audiences, and we're all having a great time together. But for now, I think changing to becoming more of like a recording artist type direction is what we all have to do. But like dealing with arthritis, dealing with the pandemic is the same. You're just gonna have to make do with what you still can do. Like try and not think so much or not dwell too much on all the things that you've lost, all the things that you can't do, but just shine where you can.
And as you said, you became a bit of a technical expert during circuit breaker.
Yeah, I know. I've had some friends, and I might say even younger musician friends who, texted me or dropped me messages and say, "Hey, your sound is really good on your live stream setup. How did you do it?" So it's kind of nice. I gave myself a good pat on the back, for being fairly agile in terms of adapting to the new normal. Yeah, but fingers crossed that everything will get better.
Well, you better have more of these type of performances so that you don't forget all those technical skills.
Oh, no. Yes. Oh, but it's tricky though because technology is constantly evolving, and so I fear that whatever I have learned may be obsolete in no time. But yeah.
And can you describe? I know you're going to be singing in a little while, but your set, or you want to keep it as a surprise because it's pretty special.
Oh yeah. It's really lovely. It's very me actually.
Yeah.
I think my outfit will give you a little bit of a clue as to what the rest of the set is. But like I said, this is really pretty luxurious by current standards because we're all now doing a lot of shows from our rooms. I do mine from my living room, which is very pastel and pink as well. But I'm sure many of my audiences are very sick of seeing my bookshelf and my pink walls because that's all they've been seeing for like more than 14 weeks now. So this change of backdrop, I think, will be a nice, refreshing one. So thank you, NAF, for making it possible.
Yes, yeah, and it really is an amazing set. And I think we'll be hearing from you quite shortly. Can you give us a hint of what you'll be singing? No.
I'm singing a couple of songs, a little bit in English and quite a bit in Mandarin. That's what people know me for. But they're uplifting songs, you know, and basically songs that I think some of my audiences also tell me that they really like from my repertoire.
Wonderful. We're so looking forward to it. So, Joanna, you have to go and get ready?
Yes, I do.
Woo! All right. Thank you so much.
Right, we'll see if it bumps. Yeah,
all right.
Okay.
Joanna Dong, thank you very much. So, Hayley, you're going to go up there and sing with her?
Don't know about that.
I think we'll be, yes. But that was nice actually speaking to Victor earlier about, did any of that resonate with you? I know you were never a professional tennis player, but you were at a high standard. But what he was saying about pain, did that resonate with you?
Sorry, I didn't quite catch
so he
that
was saying about
we-
how you play through it sometimes, or
Oh
you
yeah,
know, on a daily
absolutely. I think
basis.
the adrenaline carries you through some of
Yeah.
it. I think if you're playing a match, I play in a women's league in Singapore where we have some 650 ladies playing.
Really?
Yeah. So it can get quite competitive, which is great. But yeah, sometimes you have to do that. You have to play through the pain, as he says. It's just one of them, and deal with the consequences of it.
Yeah, and but I guess if you've done that during the day, then when you wake up in the morning, is there any difference, or it's still worse?
Actually, what I find is that if I play tennis, I feel better after playing, just because I'm moving. I think it's when you're sitting down and you're not moving at all. It's actually almost counterintuitive. You're in pain and you feel like you need to sit down, but actually you should be moving to get your joints working. You know. So that's what I do.
Keep it more fluid, exactly.
Yeah, try and play a lot of tennis.
Yeah. Well, and 650 women in the league.
That's right, from all over the world, including Singapore. So it's a great social environment as well to be in.
And now, have you got back? I mean, in phase 2, have you got back to playing? Or?
Yes, we're back on the tennis courts now. Well, we're in training in preparation for the season, which starts in August.
Okay.
And so we're allowed to have X number of players on the court with a coach, and we're back to training on a weekly basis.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's great.
Fantastic. Well, I believe that we'll be going to Joanna very shortly. Yeah. Okay.
When I was 5 years old, my parents told me I woke up screaming in pain. I screamed of pain in my right leg. It was painful in a sense where I couldn't really walk. At that point in time, they didn't know what was wrong, so they brought me to a couple of doctors. 14 doctors in total who could not accurately diagnose what I had. The 14th doctor, Dr. Michael Gold, it was he who eventually diagnosed me with juvenile idiopathic arthritis. Arthritis is something that attacks the joints, and my right knee was really flat at that point in time. It was really painful to walk. Normal people usually go upstairs one leg at a time. I had to go one step with 2 legs. Left leg followed by right leg on the same step. It was slow going, but I managed to pull through in the end. After, I can't remember how many years it was, but in primary school, I was put on this medication, this steroid called prednisolone. One of the side effects was water retention, so I was quite a pudgy kid in primary school. And back then, people called me names. They called me Triple, Penguin, and Limper because I was limping and I was quite fat, so I was an easy target for bullying. It was quite a demoralizing experience, and it wasn't really great. Arthritis is not something that can be fought alone. You need the support of your family, of close friends, and your fellow peers who understand what you're going through. To me, fencing is a sport that helps a person grow in every way they think, in spirit, in the physical sense, in the spiritual sense, in the mental sense. Fencing freed me from pain. It was the adrenaline, the fast movements, and the spirit of competition that helped me be free from pain. Besides being a great motivator, it also reminds me that I can go further than I ever thought I could, so long as we beat pain.
The National Arthritis Foundation is the largest public organisation in Singapore devoted in helping arthritis sufferers. Arthritis is not a single condition whereby many people think that it's merely associated with the inflammation of the joints. In fact, there are more than 120 different types of arthritis. Diseases such as lupus, ankylosing spondylitis, juvenile arthritis are associated with these diseases.
What the National Arthritis Foundation does is providing financial subsidy in the hope that with the medication, patient can stand on his own 2 feet. We don't just improve the condition of the patient, we improve the condition of the family as a whole. And that's where I think as a volunteer, it is most gratifying to see the role that we play in society and in the community.
Kai-Ting, when she was first diagnosed with arthritis, right, she was about 4 years old. Her immunity level will be very low, so we have to really be take precaution and take care of her. Push her in the stroller, even though so many people crowd and people don't understand, they give strange stares. Why is your child quite big? Why is she still in stroller?
When I was in kindergarten, my teacher had to piggyback me. Some of my classmates kept staring at me and whispering to each other. I felt embarrassed and I thought that I would not make any friends in the year.
When the flare happened, it's like she can't even move. It's very sad, for the mother to see the child, seeing the siblings running about. She would just sit down there, read his books, or watch television, or just complain a bit, Mummy, why is it so painful? But I can't do much. Well, she can't write. I have to tell the teacher, sorry, Kai-Ting cannot do her homework because her arm flare, the arthritis, she cannot even hold pencil.
It's like 1,000 ants biting. I don't think I'm brave. I don't like taking the injection on the stomach because it's very thick. The thick one is very painful. I'll cry.
It's emotionally and physically drained, but they have to be very strong. They have to be stay positive for their sake. Hold hand in hand together, we fight against arthritis. Okay? Okay.
未来。我是真的付出我的爱，从今以后就不会再更改，让我拥有你全部的爱。Sebastian Ho on guitar。从来不曾有过这样的感觉，迫切渴望拥有每个永远，就让转动的世界停留在眼前，让我对你说，对你说。真的付出我的爱，从今以后不会再更改。哦哦哦哦哦哦，让我拥有你的未来。我是真的付出我的爱，从今以后就不会再更改，让我拥有你全部的爱，从今以后不会再更改。No no 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 no， 让我拥有你的未来。我是真的付出我的爱，从今以后就不会再更改，让我拥有你全部的爱。Ba-da-do-day-do-day, ba-do-day-yo, ba-da-do-day-do-day-do-day, la la la, ba-do-do-day-do-day, ba-do-day-yo, oh oh, ba-do-do-day-do-day-do-day, hey. Yeah, once again, please give it up for Sebastian Ho on guitar. My name is Joanna Dong, 我是董子燕, and thank you once again so much for joining this benefit for National Arthritis Foundation of Singapore. And like I was sharing just now, I was recently diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis, and since the news went out, I've had many fans, many members of the public express their concern and care for me. Thank you so much. And if you can, please give generously to the foundation today. The song that I just sang, for those of you who don't really speak Mandarin, it's called 我是真的付出我的爱, which also means I really am giving you my love. And so there are many ways to express love, show some support, and kind words of encouragement to the people around you who you know are suffering from various arthritis conditions. But you can also express your love in the most pragmatic of ways by donating. And I'm also going to dedicate this next song, which is a beautiful carpenter's favorite of mine, to not just people who are coping with arthritis, but to all of us who are affected by the pandemic during this period. I know that even though the rules have relaxed a little bit and we can now go out and have some small group gatherings, I know that there are still many of our friends, they may be overseas, or they may still be in lockdown conditions elsewhere in the world and we can't see them. So if you're missing somebody, this one goes out to you. This is close to you, for all the people we wish to be close to. Suddenly appear were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. So they sprinkled moon dust in your hair of gold, starlight in your eyes of blue. Ooh, and that is why all those girls in town, they follow you all around. 'Cause just like me, they long to be close to you. Ooh, take it away, Seb. Yeah. Oh, and on the day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. So they sprinkled moon dust in your hair of gold, starlight in your eyes of blue. Ooh, and that is why all the girls in town, they follow you all around. Oh, just like me, they long to be close to you. Yes, and just like me, they long to be close to you. Sing with me now, yeah. Close to you. Wah, wah, wah with me, wah, wah, wah with me. Here we go. Close to you. When do you know what to do? Wah, wah, wah. I wanna be so close, I wanna be so close. I wanna, whoa, whoa, whoa. Close to you. Yes. And for my final song, I'm going to bring to you guys another Mandarin song. This one is by my mentor, Jay Cho, and it's a mashup, so you'll hear another Carpenters tune in the middle of it. But the reason why I chose this song and the title is Simple Love, it's because I think for many of the people who are suffering with arthritis conditions, it's quite invisible. It's not very immediately obvious that they have a condition. And so some of them are quietly struggling. And I'm very thankful that I have the resources to see a specialist, that I can afford the medications. But there are many amongst us in Singapore with this condition for whom these can be very, very heavy a burden. And so if you can give, we really appreciate it. But also at the same time, what we really want to do is to raise awareness. And so I do hope that you can either visit the website for the National Arthritis Foundation, or you can do a little bit of reading up on your own to understand a little bit more. We would really appreciate all of that. But from my personal sharing, there are many simple things that we take for granted that people with arthritis cannot do. There are on days when I have flare-up, I can't even open a jar of chili paste to make myself a bowl of noodles. And so let's not take any of it for granted, but at the same time, we should also celebrate all the simple things in life. Love itself is a very simple thing. In the lyrics, in the song About to Come, it says, I just want to hold your hand, and that's how I want to love you. And there are days where for some of us with arthritis, where even holding someone's hand can be really painful. And so I want to say a word of encouragement to all of you. If you have arthritis, I love you, and be strong, and we can get through this together. This is 简单爱, a simple love. 说不上为什么我变得很主动，若爱上一个人，什么都会值得去做。我想大声宣布，对你依依不舍，连隔壁邻居都猜到我现在的感受。河边的风在吹着头发飘动，牵着你的手一程莫名感动。我想带你回我的外婆家，一起看着日落，一直到我们都睡着。我想就这样牵着你的手不放开，爱能不能够永远单纯没有被爱？我想带你骑单车，我想和你看棒球，像这样每当有唱着歌一直走后，我想就这样牵着你的手不放开，爱可不可以简简单单没有伤害你？靠着我的肩膀，你在我胸口睡觉，像这样的生活，我爱你，你爱我。Such a feeling's coming over me. There is wonder in most everything I see. Not a cloud in the skies, got the sun in my eyes, and I won't be surprised if it's a tree. Everything I want the world to be is now coming true, especially for me. And the reason is clear, it's because you are here. You're the nearest thing to heaven that I've seen. 我想就这样牵着你的手不放开，爱可不可以简简单单没有伤害你？靠着我的肩膀，你在我胸口睡觉，像这样的生活，我爱你，你爱我。我想就这样牵着你的手不放开，爱能不能够永远单纯没有伤害你？靠着我的肩膀，你在我胸口睡觉，像这样的生活，我爱你，你爱我，简简单单爱爱。我想简简单单爱爱，我爱你，你爱我。
Wesley. Hello, I'm back. What is happening here is I'll let you know in a bit, but before that, Joanna Dong, thank you so much. You look like a beautiful Japanese girl. Yes, and they say Kumar and friends, me and Joanna, we are one step again more than friends. We are actually neighbors. She's about 3 blocks away from my house. I won't tell you where we stay. You go and find out yourself. Okay, friends. Hope you're having your wine and getting a bit tipsy, getting a bit high, yeah, so that the whole show will look better. Yeah, really nice. Okay. Now we know what the cock-up happened earlier part of the show where the deputy chairman of Arthritis Foundation couldn't hear him, so he's going to come and give you a speech now. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome Dr. Wilson Chew, deputy chairman of Arthritis Foundation. Take it away, Wilson. You can do it. Doctor.
You know, I was just conversing with Victor Sanchez, and we've been having a wonderful conversation this evening, and it reflects the fantastic mood. And on this note, I'd like to welcome every one of you, our distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Very good evening. My name is Dr. Wilson Chew, and I'm the Deputy Chairman of the National Arthritis Foundation, or NAF in short. I've been a volunteer at the foundation for the last 25 years. On behalf of the NAF Council, the NAF Board. I'd like to thank all of you for this evening, particularly our sponsors, our dinner guests, our members of the public, to this live show this evening, A Night with Kumar and Friends. What an evening this event has been. And I've now learned that we've close to 300 dinner participants and many members of the public who are tuning in via Cystic or Facebook to enjoy the entertainment live stream. And I, particularly Jack and Rai and the rest of the other performers, Joanna Dong, the interviews, Justin Moss, Victor Sanchez, professional tennis player. It's interesting to listen to her as well. And you know, the reality for us in this very difficult time is the difficulty in organizing physical events. NAF has to put off our golf tournaments and our gala dinners, which has been fundamental to our annual fundraising efforts. And tonight, I want to thank our executive team, Joe, Dikuna, Gerald Ko, the rest of the team for putting this together. It's a novel way for us to come together, and including our event partner, Blazon. NAF is a 36-year-old charity. The National Arthritis Foundation is a 36-year-old charity, and we exist to fight arthritis and to help marginalized patients in Singapore to cope with their medical costs. Arthritis can lead to significant physical disability and mobility issues. This debilitation can often cause mental strain and emotional struggles. In Singapore, an estimated 10% of the population is afflicted with arthritis, which can affect people, as we've learned this evening, from all walks of life and of any age. Now, I believe you've heard from Joanna Dong how she's recently discovered that she too has RA, and the fact that she is, still so lively and still able to sing is a testimony to the kind of medication, the advanced medication that we have available today. But I must also say that these medications are not cheap. They are expensive, and particularly marginalized patients in Singapore need to cope with the cost of these medications. And as such, NAF has over the years relied on a small group of sponsors, friends, and supporters with accompanying government grants to enable us to fulfill our mission and to help needy arthritis patients. However, the foundation now realizes that we need to do a lot more, not just to help needy patients, but to also educate the public on this disease. With Singapore's aging population, the likelihood of more people getting afflicted with arthritis, accompanied by effective but also very expensive new drugs, could be crippling for needy patients and their families. And that is why your support this evening means so much to our beneficiaries. When we decided to put up the show, we were not sure how many would take up the dinner packages. And yet we managed to sell out all our dinner packages. And for that, thank you all so much for your generosity. I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank our key sponsors, Binjai Tree and Pfizer, as well as all our artists, our athletes, our performance crew, our supporting chefs, the media for your support, and all of your involvement. The target this evening was to raise $200,000 for this event. And I'm told we are now at 60%. There will be opportunities, as there have been opportunities this evening. Victor Sanchez has signed a wonderful Real Madrid jersey, for which he's very kindly offered to place on auction. And I know there are many football lovers in the audience this evening. And I appeal to all of you for your support to enable us to reach this target. And on behalf of NAF's beneficiaries, Thank you all for your kindness, your generosity. I wish all of you good health and a very pleasant evening indeed. Thank you very much indeed. Back to you, Kumar.
Thank you, Dr. Wilson, for that very, very short speech. Anyway, what's more cruelty, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, is putting alcohol in front of Indian and say, you cannot touch. It's for the next segment. That's very cruel. Very, very cruel. Okay, anyway, don't forget to donate. Please donate. It's for a good cause. Yes, everything's for a good cause. Yes. So next one we're going to have food reviewers. We have got 3 beautiful ladies who are, one you've already seen, and the other 2 are coming on. One is Justine, of course, the CNA presenter, who is very tired every day because she's talking about the same thing there, because it's always about this virus. And of course, we have Ng Yi Lian. Chinese people make your name easier, Ken? Editor of Her World. Yes, I was the editor there, and they found out that I wasn't a her. And of course, Janine Go, founder of 21 Stories of Social Media Marketing Agency. Yes, social stories, media, yeah, a lot of issues. So they're going to eat the food. This packaging is called environmentally friendly. That's why they're like that. And this cutlery, if you ever get, don't use. Okay, so they're going to come on with wine, and they're going to taste and tell you how the food is, the Asian versus the Ang Mo food. Come in, ladies.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh gosh, that's good. Have you had this wine before?
No.
It's McLaren Vale, a very good Shiraz area of Australia, South Australia. Really lovely.
Shall we tuck in?
Yes. Okay, what are we going to start with?
Appetizers, right?
Shall we have the,
Starters.
would you like the Asian food first or the French?
Asian, French.
Well, we're not supposed to share.
Yeah, no, exactly. So let's see.
So why don't you go for the starter too? I'll go with starter
sounds good.
And then you go for the French starter. Okay.
Sounds lovely. Vegetarian dumplings, yeah. Actually, I love this.
Very comprehensive.
I love this eco-friendly packaging.
And very stylish design too.
Oh, yum. Look at this.
Food and winner.
Vegetarian dumpling.
Nice. Mine is lobster tail and caviar.
Oh, nice.
Mine is codfish with dill toasted Turkish bread. Sounds really delicious. Ooh, this is good.
Yeah, this
Okay.
mine.
And I've got the vegetable dumpling with a bit of caviar actually. On that one
That
as
looks
well.
good.
That's a
Lovely.
Japanese.
The
Like the roll. I really like
know what
that.
you mean.
Yeah, it bursts in your mouth.
one sip of wine and I can't remember.
Yeah.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Codfish.
Okay, wow.
Actually, I'm glad I got my pick.
I'm going to open this set of cutlery that Kumar
Oh,
set up to
good.
use, right? But there's nothing else here, so let's see.
Oh, use a hand. Yeah? I didn't try that before.
You didn't try this one?
No. How was it?
It's funny, it tastes like it's not vegetarian.
Oh.
Yeah, it tastes like it's got meat in there. But
Yeah,
that's
because I'm a
lovely.
meat lover. So when I see vegetarian, I'm usually like,
My codfish is very interesting. It's got very interesting texture, and there's some olives, so
Yep.
it's a little bit sour. I think it really opens up your appetite. It's a very
Are you
good
having it with
starter.
the
bread.
sourdough, is it?
Yeah, I'm going to have it with this.
mine has a lot of texture. I like kind of bursting into the quinoa. So there's a
Oh yeah, there's like a lot going on in yours.
and then
There's like
the-
quinoa, there's
and the
roll.
pickled cucumber.
That's such a generous portion as well. It's lovely. This is great because you've got the crunch of the interior of the dumpling. The dumpling skin is just, it's smooth. It's almost melts in your mouth. It's absolutely
Nice.
beautiful.
Nice.
Beautifully rolled. And then you've got the Japanese caviar and then some mushrooms as well. But that's
Yeah.
really absolutely delicious.
What a treat.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you want to try the main course?
Thank you, Chef Ivan, for this. It was delicious.
I'll open this for you.
Oh,
And thank you, Chef Patrick, for mine.
Iberico pork.
Oh, okay.
Sounds good. I did try this the previous time, so you should try this.
No, you have this one. I think I had that one as well.
Come on, you want to try this?
Okay, sure.
Oh, no,
but are you gonna have it? No, I'll have this.
Sure?
And there's quite a bit of chili just in the
Oh.
bottom.
Oh,
No, but
do
they're
you
very
not-
good.
do you
They're
not
very
take spicy food?
I do, but I just
Okay.
wasn't expecting it. But very nice.
Wash it down with the wine.
I will. Yeah.
Oh, this is
Need
very
some.
beautifully presented. You should show this to the camera. Look, even
Wow.
for takeaway packaging.
Actually, it doesn't look very Asian.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it looks quite Western.
But the smell is, you can smell the...
Yeah, you can smell your food, right?
The make sure that can be shared.
Mm.
Yeah, you can
yeah,
smell
I
the
can smell the Asian
Chaoyong.
flavor. A bit like zita.
Yes. I don't have to walk here.
So it's the. Do they say what the marinade is? Just
no, I
braised
don't think
Iberico
so.
ribs.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go for this one. Just
Oh, no, this.
So mine is a crab lobster salad with grapefruit, avocado, hazelnut, and sounds really good. Gonna try it.
Mine is not overly tender, which I like.
How's the taste of the?
It's actually very Asian once you taste the sauce of it. Yeah, the presentation doesn't look it, but the sauce is
The
obviously
sauce,
very
yeah.
Asian.
And does it fall off the bone? Is it quite moist?
Yeah, it's quite moist.
Excellent.
And asparagus is always a good touch.
Yeah, can't go wrong with that.
This is really very good. What's that?
I missed out on that one.
Yeah, I'll show you the food.
I'm sorry, Ivan. I ate almost all your dumpling. It was superb.
So mine is like crab seafood. There are some nuts and salad inside. I think the nuts and the salad lends this quite fresh, earthy taste.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the combination actually tastes really good, like the earthy taste with the seafood. Texture is really good as well. And
Is there anything that particularly lifts it though? Like really?
Yeah, I taste. I think there's some grapefruit. Yeah, there's grapefruit.
zesty.
Yeah, grapefruit. So it's a little bit zesty.
Yeah.
So the taste is actually very bright. Hope you're all
Nice.
enjoying it as well.
Yes, like we are. That we forgot the cameras there.
I just think we should
Just forget the cameras
us
here.
just for a
Yeah, and we're just gonna have our dinner.
But I think it's just the choice and the diversity of the ingredients that are used in both the French and the Asian dishes is superb.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
superb.
agree.
And really quality ingredients as well.
On the presentation, I'm surprised
it's
at how
lovely.
the presentation turned out. You know.
But also, imagine getting all that out of the kitchen and in that consistent looking
Yes,
like that.
I heard that there were 280 sets of dinners to go out today.
Yeah.
So the chefs must have been really, really busy.
Very.
Yeah, I cannot. Okay, even trying to cook one meal on my own, I'm terrible. Imagine 280 meals.
And
oh my gosh.
The delivery process as well. I mean,
Oh
it could
yeah,
really
yeah.
It could be a potential obstacle.
I think someone from the National Arthritis Foundation just shared. Like 10 drivers just showed up at one shot and they had to like process. They had 10 people just processing orders today.
Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, amazing.
Logistics.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yes,
Yes.
thanks for
Thanks
bringing
for
us the great
this.
food.
Yeah, so this one is Iberico ribs by Chaoyong. Thank you very much, Chef Chaoyong.
I think I really like the entree.
Oh, mine is by Chef Francois.
Francois Meal. Yeah.
A different chef.
From Bar-A-Thym. Yeah. so-
Thank you. It's really good.
Okay, I guess we should try the dessert.
Oh, that's
Oh, you haven't had the main course?
Yeah. Maybe you guys should go for it.
What is
I
this
think we
one?
should go for this.
It's chicken breast.
Oh, it looks big though. Chef Francois, organic chicken breast, Arbois wine and morel sauce, creamy lemon mash, and roasted cauliflower and dukkha.
Wow, this
Wow.
sounds like a lot inside. Give me some.
Thank you.
Ripped it.
I'm a ripper when it comes to Sorry, I need some scissors. All right, we'll try this. Got to show it first.
Oh,
see, just
so
absolutely.
It seems like we can bring the chef in to talk.
Beautiful
Shall we ask,
presentation.
Chef Francois in?
Yes, please.
Perfect timing while you're opening, unbox his dinner.
All washed down with this very good wine. Have you guys been to McLaren Vale in South Australia?
No.
It's a really good, it's one of the oldest wine growing areas, but also in Australia, but also it's very good for Shiraz. So if you like a good red, a good, punchy red, then yeah, it's lovely.
Well, when we can travel again.
Yes, exactly,
Yes,
exactly. When we can travel
Not really
again.
vicariously through the red wine in a bottle.
We got Francois.
So do we have the chef?
I'm going to taste it. It's mine, right?
We'll just eat.
Guys, are
while
you
we
sure?
wait.
Before I touch anything, do you want to try anything?
No.
Okay.
Go for it. Go for it.
I tried a little bit of the
The
mash.
looks really smooth.
It's lovely.
This I didn't try.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
oops, sorry, excuse me.
Yeah.
So creamy lemon mash. So it's got a bit of that sort of citrusy feel through it, but it's really smooth.
It looks really, really smooth.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Almost like it's blended.
I can't understand what he's saying, can you? Did he say wrap? Okay, quickly, cauliflower. That's really lovely.
I really miss the days of sharing food.
Yeah.
No,
I'm like looking and like
with my heart.
I want to try that.
The heart eyes emoji.
Yeah.
And that's what I love.
No, we'll just stare at you while you eat.
Make sounds.
But that's what I love about Asian culture is that whole
Yeah.
sharing of dishes. Every time you go out, you've got like 10 dishes. And
Yeah. Was it a culture shock for you?
Not at all, no.
You love it?
Doesn't this feel a bit like an ASMR video?
Yes.
I think we have to share actually.
Can we make
but,
some more sound?
How do we hear
Oh, we
that?
do?
Oh. Hi, chefs.
Can you
Hey,
hear us?
Ivan.
Can you
Chow
hear us?
Yong.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Oh, hi.
They can see us.
有冇？還沒有聲音啊！對個。Hello。
Thank you for the
Hi
food.
guys.
Hi, chefs. Can you hear me?
Yes, of course, Dr. Wilson. Is that right?
Yeah, I was just.
All right.
I was just.
Yeah, if only
I
we
want to say
share.
this. I want to thank all three of you for making our meals beautiful.
Maybe
This
if you guys want to share a little bit about your food, like the ingredients that went into it, or the cooking process. I think they can't hear us.
I think they can.
Thank you.
Oh.
Okay, okay. We are actually. I don't know. You guys can hear us because I'm hearing 2 feet at the same time. So yeah, I can hear you.
Pumped out. How
Yeah,
many?
yeah. 280 meals.
Yeah. I guess.
Okay, so on my left I have Chef Alvin.
Yeah.
All right,
That's only like
Chef Alvin. On my right I have Chef Cao Yong. Hello. I'm Chef
Hi.
Ivan. So, hi guys.
You guys look really fresh for having cooked so many meals today.
It's all the beer. It's all about the beer.
I can't really.
All right. So anyway, what we are going through is with the menu. All right. The first course is of course by Chef Alvin. Chef Alvin has designed.
It's like you want to take it home. Like,
So Chef Alvin has designed, of course, the lobster and caviar with the quinoa. So the idea was really to kind of embrace healthy eating and healthy living and sustainability and everything else. So we had of course our own theme because Chinese cuisine was mostly, or Asian cuisine is mostly kind of unthought of in terms of sustainability and everything else. But I think it's on the contrary, we want to really showcase that again. So of course, Chef Alvin is the executive chef of Crown Plaza Hotel. He used to helm from Baba Chu's And of course, he has a lot of accolades that I don't think we have a lot of time to go through all his accolades. On my right, of course, I have Chef Chow Yong, who is very responsible for the Barraco ribs. Right, he runs quite a number of chains of this zhi-cha stalls. So he's our true blue local hawker. All right, of course, despite that, he also holds other what do you call it, titles and everything else in terms of different associations. He has represented Singapore as well in many of the other awards shows all around the world. So he's very, very, very talented, very extremely young. 31岁, right? 31岁, 31 years old.
Wow, no
right?
way.
Yeah, 31 years old, all right? So this guy is killing it in of course, in our hawkers, in our hawker realm, all right? So we have people from the commercial realm killing it. We have people from the hawker realm killing it. And for myself, of course, my name's Ivan, and I'm the executive chef of the 1925 Brewing Company. I'm very, very glad to be working alongside my two good friends, right? We've actually met each other on competition, right? We met each other on a competition on TV and everything else. So we are glad we didn't kill each other after the show. we are still working together. yeah. So now as friends, we are working a lot in terms of collaborations and everything else. So of course, I am responsible for the vegan dumplings as well as the dessert, which is the Teochew Orni.
Oh, all right, that was really, really good.
Thank you so much. All right. So the special thing about the vegan dumplings is that it's actually made again with plant-based meat, sponsored by Future. I have to mention them because they were so quick to jump on board when they said that they were supporting this charity campaign, and they said, okay, if it's a charity and it's about it's from Singapore and it's all that stuff, I'm in. So they are very, very quick to jump on board. So I'm very, very thankful to them. Of course, I need to shout out to BioPack as well. All of us use BioPack, which is one of the most sustainable packaging in Singapore and Southeast Asia. And you can see that the packages are exquisite. All right, so it doesn't kind of dial down the kind of presentations that we're going for. All right, although of course, if you dine at all our restaurants, it'll be way much better. Because again, delivery processes and everything, we cannot blame anybody. Then it comes down to the Teochew Orni. All right, it's a little bit of a modern take of the dessert. So most of the Orni that's actually presented in most of the traditional restaurants is that it's got to come with lard and a pork lard, of course, and shallot oil. But of course, we don't do that because we are all about vegetarian and veganism and all that stuff. So we've stuck to all the vegetarian stuff. The special thing about it is that there is actually a little bit of taint of this alcohol that goes in it. If you taste your orni, you can taste a little bit of the sourness. It's actually from the glutinous rice wort that's extracted from there and it's added into the orni itself to cut a bit of the richness down. And it's also served with beer wort. So the black color syrup is actually not sugar, but it's the same sugar that we actually use for the beers when we brew our beers. So that's the interesting bit of it. Of course, when it comes to Barraco ribs, Chef Chow Yong actually have cooked this, I think 2 or 3 days beforehand, just make sure that it simmers down very slowly so that it's really juicy when it arrives to you. And even just before, when we were serving you guys out the dinner, he was actually a little bit flustered because he wanted to make sure that the ribs were, the meats will fall off the bone and everything else. So it's all about the perfection that we want to really deliver to you guys. And hopefully we can represent the Asian cuisine as best as we can. All right, so we can give the French guys a run of the money, or rather the Western chefs a run of the money, right? Just to make sure it's a good challenge right there. So I hope you guys have actually enjoyed your food, and we'll still be here to answer any questions if you would. Yeah.
It's absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, girls, for the lovely food review. You get to eat honey. I know for me, honey is another kind of word. Anyway, next we are going to have an entertainment. Why does my face look like it's high? Okay, never mind. Oh, because the boy is short. Okay, now they are called the Lost Boys. Lost Box. Lost Boys. That's me. When it become a girl and still a boy. The Lost Box is Darren Di Cunha on guitar and Dale Yo on vocals. They have been regularly singing at Warehouse Bistro. Warehouse got Bistro now. Wala Wala at Holland Village. And Timber and Rooftop Bar Lady Lou. Lady Who. That's what people call me. Lady Who? Okay, so they're going to entertain you with a few songs. So please enjoy this lovely entertainment. The Young, the Lost Box.
Thank you so much. All right, perfect. Darren, how you feeling, man? I'm okay, dear. I'm okay.
Look, we have our screen. There you go. We have our studio.
Yes, it feels amazing. And you know what? I think it's a perfect time to kick off the night with this song to tell everybody we wish that you have a wonderful, wonderful night. So, without further ado. It's later in the evening. She's wondering what clothes to wear. She puts on her makeup and brushes her long blonde hair. And then she asks me, do I look alright? And I say yes, you look wonderful tonight. Go to a party and everyone turns to see this beautiful lady who's walking around with me. And then she asks me, do you feel alright? And I say yes, I feel wonderful tonight. And I feel wonderful because I see the love light in your eyes. And the wonder of it all is that you just don't realize how much we love you. It's time to go home now, 'cause I've got an aching. I give her the car keys and she helps me to bed. And then I tell her, as I turn out the light, I say, my darling, you are wonderful tonight. There you go, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. My goodness, we're really excited to be a part of this wonderful benefit show for the National Arthritis Foundation.
That's right. And we picked this first song because, you know, usually we play to an audience and we don't see you here, but we can only assume that you guys look wonderful tonight. So, yeah, and we're very happy that you guys are all here because this is actually one of our first gigs since the circuit breaker.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're very excited to be here.
Yeah.
And so excited, you know. I guess we could say we are
happy.
Happy.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break.
hot air balloon that could go to space with the air like I don't care, baby, by the way. Alright. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like a room without a room. I clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Whoa, oh, oh. And clap along if you know what happiness means to you. And clap along if you feel that's what you wanna do. Alright. Here come bad news, stuck in this and that. Give me all you got and don't know the bad. I should probably warn you I'll be just fine. No offense to you and don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like a room without a room. Yep. And clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Whoa, oh, oh. And clap along if you know what happiness means to you. Or clap along if you feel like that's what you wanna do. Break it down. Bring me down, I care nothing. Bring me down, I said your love is too high. Bring me down, yeah, and care nothing. Bring me down, so let me tell you now. Bring me down and care nothing. Bring me down, I said your love is too high. Bring me down, I care nothing. Bring me down, whoa, whoa. And clap along if you feel like a room without a room. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And clap along if you know what happiness means to you. And clap along if you feel that's what you wanna do. Hey, okay. Yes, we do hope that you're feeling absolutely happy.
And you know what? We ought to do this right here because this is a charity dinner.
Yes, yes.
And we want to thank you guys who have already donated some money.
Yeah.
You know, and sharing your treasure with us. And if you have a little bit more treasure and you'd like to share it, we'd like to thank you for that. Because you know, the National Arthritis Foundation. There you go. Could use all the support, and we hope you share your treasure with us.
Give me your attention, baby. I gotta tell you a little something about yourself. You're wonderful, flawless, ooh, you're a sexy lady. And you walk around here like you wanna be someone else. And I know that you don't know it, but you're fine, so fine. Whoa, girl, I'm gonna show you when you're mine, oh mine. Treasure, that is what you are. Honey, you're my golden star. You can make my wish come true. If you let me treasure you. If you let me treasure you. Pretty girl, you should be smiling. A girl like you should never look so blue. You're everything I see in my dreams. Wouldn't tell that to you if it wasn't true. And girl, you don't know it, but you're fine, so fine. Girl, I'm gonna show you when you're mine, oh mine. Treasure, that is what you are. Honey, you're my golden star. Yeah, you can make my wish come true if you let me treasure you. If you let me treasure you. All right. You are my treasure. Yeah. You are my treasure. You are my treasure. Yeah. You are my treasure. You are my treasure. You are my treasure. Yeah. You are treasure. That is what you are. Honey, you're my golden star. Yeah, you can make my wish come true. If you let me treasure you, if you let me treasure you. Okay, that was Bruno Mars' Treasure. And yes, as you mentioned, Darren, please go ahead and donate and give all the support you can. Every cent and dollar counts.
Okay, what do we have now, Dale?
Okay, I'll tell you what.
What do you have in mind?
We want to jump in a time machine together, Darren.
Okay.
And play this next one, a good old classic from Bryan Adams. Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go. I got my first real six string, bought it in a 5 and dime, yeah. Played it till my fingers split. Was the summer of '69. Me and some guys from school hit a band and we tried real hard. Jimmy quit and Jody got married. Should've known we'd never get far. Oh, and when I look back now, the summer seemed to last forever. Oh, and when I had the choice, yeah, I'd always wanna be there. Those were the best days of my life. Oh yeah, summer of '69. Ain't no use in complaining when you got a job to do, yeah. Spend my evenings down at the drive-in, and that's where I met you. Standing on your mama's porch, you told me that you wait forever. Oh, and when you held my hand, I knew that it was now or never. Those were the best days of my life. Back in the summer of '69. When we were killing time, we were young and restless. We needed to unwind. I guess nothing can last forever, forever, no. Now the times are changing. Look at everything that's coming on, yeah. Sometimes when I play that old six string, I think about you, wonder what went wrong. Woo! Standing on your mama's porch, you told me that it lasts forever. Oh, and when you held my hand, I knew that it was now or never. Those those were the best days of my life. Oh yeah, back in the summer of '69. Back in the summer of '69. The summer of '69. Okay. Beautiful. All right, Darren, I think we have time for
One last song.
One more number.
One last song. What do we have in mind here?
Okay.
Okay. So we're going to play this next song. Once again, going out to everybody who's actually tuned in. Thank you guys for being so sweet. Sweet like sugar.
I'm hurting, baby. I'm broken down, yeah. I need your loving, loving. I need it now. When I'm without you, I'm something weak. You got me begging, begging. I'm on my knees, yeah. I don't wanna be needing your love, just wanna be deep in your love. It's killing me when you're away, baby. And I really don't care where you are, just wanna be there where you are. I ain't gotta get one little taste. And sugar, like this, please. Won't you come and put it down on me? I'm right here, 'cause I need little love and little sympathy. Yeah, show me good loving, make it alright. Need a little sweetness in my life. And sugar, like this, please. Won't you come and put it down on me? My broken pieces, you lift them up, yeah. Don't leave me hanging, hanging, can't get the song. When I'm without you, so insecure. You are the one thing I'm living for, yeah. I don't wanna be needing your love, just wanna be deep in your love. It's killing me when you're away, baby. I really don't care where you are, just wanna be there where you are. I gotta get one little taste. And sugar, like this, please. Won't you come and put it down on me? I'm right here, 'cause I need little love and little sympathy. Hey, show me good love and make it alright. Need a little sweetness in my life. Sugar, like this, please. Won't you come and put it down on me? I want the real velvet, I want the sugar sweet. Don't let nobody touch it unless that somebody's me. I gotta be a man, there ain't no other way. 'Cause girl, you're out of there, so I can't afford to pay. I don't wanna play no games, don't gotta be afraid. Don't give me a shot, no makeup on it, it's my sugar. Like this, please. Won't you come and put it down on me? I'm right here, 'cause I need little love and little sympathy. Yeah, you show me good love and make it alright. Need a little sweetness in my life. Sugar, like this, please. Won't you come and put it down on me? Okay, wonderful. You know what? I think we may have a little bit more time, Darren, on our hands. So maybe we can continue serenading you guys from the live stream.
Oh, okay, what do we have now, dear? What's on the plate? What do you feel like playing? It's been a long time since we played.
Yeah.
What should we play?
One of our favorite songs to do is from Oasis, Darren. So this one's a really fun one to sing along. If you're in your home or wherever you're at, feel free to make all the people around you as uncomfortable as possible and just belt this one with us. We'll feel your spirit from all the way over here. Okay.
Okay, too excited.
Slipping
inside the eye of your mind. Don't you know you might find a better place to play? You said that you never been all the things that you've seen, yeah, slowly fade away. Alright. So I start a revolution from my bed. You said the brains, yeah, went to my head. Step outside, the summertime's in bloom. Stand out beside the fireplace and take that look from off your face. 'Cause you ain't never gonna burn my heart out. Ooh. Alright, here we go. Hey. And so Sally can wait. She knows it's too late as we're walking on mine. Her soul slides away, and don't look back in anger, I heard you say. Take me to the place where you go, where nobody knows, yeah. If it's not on day, yeah. And please don't put your life in their hands. I've been rocking for bed, throw it all away. So let's start a revolution from my bed. You said the brains, yeah, went to my head. To my step outside, the summertime's in blue. Stand out beside the fireplace and take that look from off your face. 'Cause you ain't ever gonna burn my heart out. Whoa, yeah. And so Sally can wait. She knows it's too late as we're walking on mine. Her soul slides away, and don't look back in anger, I heard you say. Take us away, Darren. And so Sally can wait. She knows it's too late as we're walking on mine. Her soul slides away, and don't look back in anger, I heard you say. 再来一次。And so Sally can wait. She knows it's too late as we're walking on mine. Her soul slides away, but don't look back in anger. Don't look back in anger. I heard you sing. At least not today. Yeah, that was so much fun, man.
Oh, man, I love that song.
How's your left hand feeling?
It's okay, it's okay. I think we got strength for one more, right, Dale?
That's right, we've got one more number to go. Yeah, and this one's a classic number, guys, from the Beatles.
So we want to play this song once again for everybody here. This one's for you joining us and trying to make a difference. For a lot of people, arthritis is it's something that they have to live with daily. And we want to say, thank you for not just letting it be.
When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is stirring right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. When the broken-hearted people living in the world agree, there will be an answer, let it be. But though they may be parted, there is still a chance that they will see that there will be an answer. Let it be, alright. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. When the night is cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine until tomorrow, let it be. I wake up to the sound of music. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, you guys. Oh, my goodness. We're super excited to be here, and we are the Lost Box once again. My name is Dale.
And my name is Darren. And we're going to hand you back to the lovely host.
So much, Lost Box. Yes, thank you for entertaining them. You've got such lovely voice. And I hope you have been entertained. We're almost coming to the end of the show today. Yes, a lot of things have been happening and I'm having a gum problem. That's my problem. Now I'd like to thank the sponsors. Messages, gold sponsor. How do you pronounce that? P-F-I-Z-E-R. Pfizer. One of the world's premier biopharmaceutical companies. Woo, woo, that's what we need now in the world, man. Production partner, C Gangs International, that's where I am here, the virtual studio production house with real 3D capability to create augmented reality sets. Wow, that's such a cheap English word. Sound partner, City Music, leading provider of musical instruments and professional music equipment. Food packaging sponsor, Biopack, eco-friendly, plant-based food packaging that uses sustainable and carbon neutral sources. Absolutely. I feel like a Chinese Asia reporter. And wine sponsor, Zarita Estate, producer of Shiraz Cabernet, wine varietals in McLaren Vale of Australia's, cannot go there now, Australia's oldest and fine wine making region. Promo code Prostafe NAF wine at $36 per bottle, usual price $50, or $360 per carton of 12. You can save $420. SMS or WhatsApp 88539126 to order. Very familiar number. And sponsor, another sponsor is 192 Beer 5 Brewing Company. Oh, Ivan! A leading and proud producer of Singapore craft beer with such wonderful concoctions as the Liang Teh beer and more. That means you can drink alcohol and still stay healthy. Liang Teh ma. Okay. Floral sponsor Sing Si Soon, SSS. Get fresh blooms every day, all day, every day with unique monthly subscription handpicked by this 5th generation floral and landscape company. You want to check out more, go and visit singsingsoon.com/collection/floral subscription. And on this Asian ingredient sponsor, Future Meat, plant-based meat company that redefines the future of food, reinventing the meaty experience with food science. Brilliant. So remember to call and donate, scan QR code for Facebook live viewers, or go to the drop down menu for 60 live viewers. Donate. Auction 1. No, sorry, there is no auction. We are going, now is the most interesting part where everybody is waiting for. We are going to do the raffle draw for all donors. Okay, for the first draw is Avanyana will donate $40 to the NAF for every sale from now till August the 10th. August 10th is a very important day in my life. Okay, never mind. Just use the promo code _NAF at www.avanyana.sg for your purchases. Avanyana meaningful jewelry, a meaningful jewelry for strong, powerful, beautiful women like me. 4 pairs of a semi-C collection earrings valued for $130 and up goes to, there are 4 winners. Winner number 1 for the lucky draw is Min Ong. Winner number 2, Rachel Raj, Indian. Teo Teng Heng and Phyllis Tan. Tok Seng, just Phyllis Tan. Raffle draw 2, Nakamichi My Music Boom Bluetooth portable speaker. Wow, Japanese or Korean. Valued at $255, powerful, quick charge with 6 hours of uninterrupted listening. Goes to 3 winners. Winner number 1, Geraldine Lim. Winner number 2, Joanne Leons. Winner number 3, Ansley Wong. Now, raffle draw 3, Sennheiser CX6.00 valued at $169. Lightweight, wireless, in-ear headset in everything you need to enjoy your music and videos on the go. 1 winner, Corinne Chu. Draw 4, Sennheiser, that is the mic pack, the one I'm using at the back, XZ7.00 valued at $239. Sleek neck band headset delivers a clear, detailed sound and enhanced bass, ensured by acoustic technology. Winner, Indian Narendra Nagpal. 5, Sennheiser again HD 4.50 valued at $299. Cable-free listening for any active lifestyle. 1 winner, Catherine Wee. Actually, that's why my father would name me Catherine. Then he go and put Kumar, he was drunk. Draw 6. This one I want. I don't want to give anybody. Staycation at Capella. You lucky person, whoever you are. Capella Hotel Resort, 1 night stay in premier garden room with daily breakfast for 2 at the Knolls. Capella is one of 18 hotels open for staycation now. Capella is very, very expensive. So the lucky winner, you are very lucky. And we move. And if you go to Sentosa for Capella, you definitely get lost. So please watch the direction. It's only a one-turn Capella. You miss finish, no Capella already. Draw 7, weekend test drive. Weekend test drive by Winners Automotive. Lotus Sport 350 and Alpine A110, one each. Winner Ronald Lam and Ewan Ta. And that's all lucky draw, ladies and gentlemen. Now, yes, so we are going to end soon, but don't worry, we're not ending like that. We're going to end with a bang. With a bang. So please be very, very happy with the bang, and also remember to donate. It's all going for good purpose. Every money is going for a good purpose. So if you just to recap, arthritis is not an old person's disease. You can get it at a very young age. We showed you some videos just now. So please remember to donate. Okay. Oh, okay, sorry, that is called roundup. Okay, so remember to, I hope you enjoyed the dinner, hope you enjoyed your wine, and also the band is going to come on again and they're going to entertain you for a great Saturday night. I'm going back to my 2 kids, my 2 dogs, and yes, and I'm going to have a great Saturday day. We're not ending yet. Why the people cheers? Okay, cheers lah. You're very lucky you all got drink. Nah, cheers. Remember to be safe, and now you have to wear a mask. Please wear a mask whenever you go out, because it is one of the part of our accessory. Earrings, watch, handphone, mask. Because if you don't wear mask, not worth it. I've gone down my house without mask a few times, and people got sick. Kumar, where's your mask? That's the problem when people know you. But it's good that you remind people. Don't take pictures of them and post it in the social media because you're saboing them. If someone is not wearing a mask, be a good person. Go and tell them, please wear a mask, get a mask. Understand? It's very, very good to help people. Who is drinking Macallan there? Walao! Walao! Showing off your Macallan, 18. Yes, we have Avanyana Jewelry. Avanyana will donate $40 to NF for every sale from now till 10th of August. Just use the promo code in inverted commas inside NAF at www.avanyana.sg for your purchases. Beautiful jewelry for strong, powerful, beautiful women. 4 pairs of semi-silk collection earrings valued from 130 up. Winner, and the winning bead is Eileen Mabasa Cheng. Just put any masala lah. Okay. We are going out Mr. Otaru Sake. Damien 35, Damon Brewery, Osaka is the 2016 London Sake Challenge gold medal winner. Have you tried sake? My God, I only had 2 glasses and I woke up with somebody else. And it wasn't a Japanese. Okay. It's a Japan National Sake Award winner, golden medal winner. It's going to be a sake for you, and the person to win the gold medal sake by Mr. Otaru, valued at $345. Does Mr. Otaru come with the sake? Because I like raw meat. Okay, never mind. And the winner is Munmen Yum. Is that a dish? Munmen Yum. Next winner, designed to the esports enthusiasts. It will app up your up your gaming to the next level. Slicer SGX 1,200 valued at $405. The winners is Agnes Tan. This one I don't want. Okay, next one is also a Sennheiser signed by the German star DJ Robin Schulze. Limited to only a few hundred units worldwide. And it's valued at $450. The winner is Patsy Lee. Next lucky draw. Is this going to go on for the whole night? Because I have a life. Okay, never mind. The first instant camera from Leica, the Sofort, has a program suitable for every occasion. Really? Okay. $480. The winner is Adeline Sim Avenue. Next one is a mattress for people with back problem. Me. It's not of years of hard work. It's just back problem. Queen size Posturepedic Aspire collection. Florida mattress. You can bring in mattress from Florida, man? Okay, never mind. Not my problem. Offers support, luxury and beauty. The mattress is 3,299. My God, when you get this mattress, you want to lie down, you better lie down properly because it's $3,000. Goes to Kate Lee. Another one. Tennis racket. Play by Feliciano Lopez. Oh, sorry. Tennis racket, Spanish multiple ATP tour winner Feliciano Lopez donates an autograph tournament racket goes to Jeremy Chase. Okay, this is so silent, I feel I'm in a library. Okay. Final lucky draw, former Real Madrid star Victor Sanchez, who talked just now, they never stop. Yes, that's why they're called footballers, because when you give them time to talk, they talk. Okay, donates a signed jersey for you. A signed jersey by Real Madrid former Real player Victor Sanchez goes to Elizabeth Ang. Yes. And now, please remember to call, donate, scan QR code of Facebook Live viewers, or go to the drop down menu for cystic live viewers. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to end this night with a bang. So here are, now they're going to collaborate. The Lost Box, later I'll show you my black box. Lost Box and Jack and Ray, they're going to perform this lovely song, old school song, Oh Bloody, Oh Bloody. Take it away, boys. Wow, so stressful. Huh?
Desmond has a barrow in a marketplace. Molly is the singer in a band. Desmond says to Molly, girl, I like your face. And Molly says that she takes him by the hand. Come on, say, oh bloody, life goes on. La 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 la, life goes on. Oh bloody, life goes on. La 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 la, life goes on. Desmond takes a trolley to the jewelry store, buys a 20-carat golden ring, takes it back to Molly waiting at the door, and as he gives it to her, she begins to sing. Everybody sing. Oh bloody, life goes on. La 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 la, life goes on. Oh bloody, life goes on. La 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 la, life goes on. In a couple of years, they'd have built a home, sweet home, with a couple of kids running in the yard of Desmond and Molly Jones.
Happy ever after in the marketplace. Desmond lets the children lend a hand. Molly stays at home and does a pretty face, and in the evening she still sings it with the band. All right.
Oh bloody, life goes on. La 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 la, life goes on. Oh bloody, life goes on. La 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 la, life goes on. In a couple of years, they'd have built a home, sweet home, with a couple of kids running in the yard of Desmond and Molly Jones. Come on, Dale.
Oh, happy ever after in the marketplace. Molly lets the children lend a hand. Desmond stays at home and does his pretty face, and in the evening she's a singer with the band. All right.
Oh bloody, life goes on. La 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 la, life goes on. Oh bloody, life goes on. La 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 la, life goes on. If you wanna have fun, say oh bloody, hey! Woohoo! Have a great night, everyone.
Hey, thank you so much for joining us once again. Signing off, and of course, on behalf of Kumar, together with Lost Box, Ray, and myself, take care, stay safe, be kind to everybody.
Woohoo! Good night.